If you have a relationship tie with a foreigner, someone from another country, give you an automation for you to be able to travel to that country or have permit into that country to do whatever business that you would want to do. But I am here today to let you know that this is all fallacy. Hello and welcome to Moment with Edith. My name is Edith, and if you are viewing my channel for the first time, I say thank you very much, and please do not forget to hit that subscribe button so you get notified whenever I post new videos, because I will never disappoint you. And if you are an old subscriber, thank you very much for coming back. You are awesome. I appreciate. Moments with Edith is a channel where I bring to you insights, travel stories, adventure, lifestyle, and stories about myself as well. So I will just move straight to the topic. Like the topic says, that I was denied visa for 9 months, despite the fact that I was married to a foreigner who is a Spanish citizen. Many people are of this belief or ideology that if you have a relationship tie with a foreigner, which is someone from another country, this gives you an automation for you to be able to travel to that country or have permit into that country to do whatever business that you would want to do. But I am here today to let you know that this is not true. Reason is because every document that you want to process goes through processes. I mean, any kind of travel visa that you want, there are proper documents that are required for this kind of visa. So though you having a relationship tie with someone from that same country that you want to travel to gives you an edge, but this does not stop the fact that you still have to provide every document and wait for the normal processing time that it has to take. So normally when I want to share insight like this, I like to use myself, my experience to share, because it is known that experience is the best teacher, and I turn my experience into value to share with people to benefit from. So in my own case, I was married, or I'm married to a foreigner. My husband is Spanish, and we thought it was not going to take time because of the regular belief that everyone have. And after our wedding, we had a proper marriage document from the necessary authorities and all of that. um, it is normal that every couple have to live together. It depends on your plan and how you want to live your life. In our own case, we wanted to live together, and in this case, one person have to move to meet the other person. And in our case, I was the one who was to move because I do not have strong ties in respect of business or work to my country, Nigeria. I'm from Nigeria, but my husband has establishments in his country where he's from. So obviously, I'm the one who is to move. So then we have to process documents in this case. Before the whole thing, we already talked with the embassy about what we wanted, and they scheduled a meeting for the both of us to come over, and we were there at a particular day that it was scheduled. And they told us, we met with the visa officer of Spain and the consulate general the consulate general, yeah, of Spain in Lagos, in Nigeria. So they told us every document that we are supposed to process, and the necessary authorities that we are supposed to meet to get this document before we finally come down to the embassy for the process. And my husband asked necessary information, like how much time this would take, and if it was important that he stayed back while this process goes on, if he will be needed. And he was told that no problem, that he can go Me being in Nigeria, I can take care of everything. He's not really needed. His presence is not needed, so he had to fly back to Spain, and I started the process. Meanwhile, I live in Kano, Nigeria. I reside in Kano. And there are two embassies in Nigeria, Spanish embassies in Nigeria that process documents. You have one in Abuja and the other one in Lagos. Abuja is closer to me, like 6 hours by road and an hour by flight. But Abuja only takes care of what's it called? Diplomatic passports. Diplomatic passports are passports for government officials, ambassadors, people that are representing the country, people that are traveling for official reasons. Yeah, so they take care of only this passport. And Lagos, the consulate general in Lagos, they take care of ordinary passports, because this is the passport you and I would have if we are not government official, or we are not representative of the government or ambassador or something like that. So you can imagine the distance from Kano to Lagos that I have to shuttle every now and then, either by road or by air. So we were told that it will take just 3 months, 3 months, 3 or less, for this document to be ready. And 3 months then was like 3 whole years. Couples, people who just got married, they want to be together and all of that, honeymoon, and you are here telling them 3 whole months. Man, that was not easy to digest. And we said, okay, if this means for us to get the documents and we'll be together for a very long time, so it's not a bad idea anyway. So that was how I started to process the documents, and I had to start getting the proper document from the necessary authorities that authenticate these documents, that certify these documents. Man, it was not an easy thing. And at the end of the day, it did not take 3 months. It took 9 whole months. It took 9 whole months for my document, for my visa to be ready. Yes. There are different types of visa. You have the family visa, you have the medical visa, you have the student visa, there are lots of visas depending on the kind of travel that you want to make. The kind of travel mean the reason for your travel, the reason for your trip. Yeah, so, and all these visas, they have their different documents that is being requested. So in my own case, it was a family visa that I needed, because a family visa is the visa of a person who has a relationship tie with another person in the other country. This person could be your husband, it could be your grandchild, or something like that. There must be a relationship, you understand? So this is the kind of visa. It's called a family visa, or a family reunion visa. So this was the visa that we were seeking. This was the visa that we were processing at that time. So it took 9 whole months. And it's amazing to let you know all the processes that we went through, the documents, the names of the documents, and what we needed. For the sake of this video, because I usually don't like my videos to be long, I'm going to make this video in episode, so you get to get a breakdown, because visa processing or visa requesting, it's something that you can do yourself, because most people, they have to seek for the assistance of travel agent, travel agency, depending on what you can get at that time. And most times this agency or agent, they really don't know what they have to do for you. It is when you request for this visa. Okay, I want to travel to Italy. I want to travel to so place. That is when they start to make their research and check the document that they need and stuff. So they are not the ones that are giving you this visa, because they have no right, they have no power to stamp your visa yes or no. What they are only doing is to assist you. So what you are paying for is an assistance. So it doesn't matter if you pay a huge sum to an agent or an agency to help you to process visa. It is the embassy that is responsible to say yes or no after submitting all your documents, and if they have verified, and if it's satisfactory to them, to say yes, and if it's not satisfactory to them, they say no. So visa acquisition, I don't know if this is right, it's something that you can do by yourself. So if you want to keep up with me, I advise that you hit on the subscribe button. So I will just move straight to the topic, this visa process and how it all went for me. Now I'm drawing the curtain for this video, and I say stay with me by subscribing, so you get to get more updates about so much more. So thank you very much. As always, it's Moments with Edith. See you in my next one. Love you. Ciao.